What's up, Alphas? It's your boy, Alphas. I'm looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And I'm joined with, of course, not this dude. He has a podcast, but he ain't on this one. I am joined, of course, with Uniqo Williams. How you doing today, my guy?
I'm good, man. What punch?
Hey, I'm still feeling the groove. Like I feel like that old man, the little jazz song at the beginning. Shout out to Restream for that. Look at this. Look at it one more time. Hey, look at his face. Look at his head. Ooh, he gave him that. He gave him that. Wow. You leave yo. I ain't gonna hold you though, Draymond. He fight like my cousin, and if he miss, he lose.
Yeah,
The problem is
yeah,
that man. He left his feet. That's all I
yeah.
know. Joe, my man left his feet. Joe, how do you think? How do you feel when you heard about the news that Draymond Green getting in fights with Jordan Poole? I'm like, bro, Jordan Poole out of everybody. But how you feel about it?
My first thought was, hey, this happened. This happens in practice. That's what this is yesterday. Yesterday me said this, man. We fight in practice sometimes, man. Everybody done, scuffled a little bit, and no big deal. It happens. No big deal. But today, after TMZ somehow got somebody to fold on the Warriors organization for that bread, somebody that wasn't being compensated the way that they felt like they should be compensated by the Warriors organization said, I got a little something for you. My whole dynamic changed after we watched this. Are we playing a clip for the people?
No, I don't. TMZ got their name all over that clip. They copyright. I couldn't find one without their logo. You know how that's why they put the logo
That's
all
fair.
around the front. I'm like, why y'all gotta do me like this?
That's fair. I mean,
I got it
everybody that's
downloading everything, Joe. I got it downloading everything. And I'm like, nah, they did this
so
for a reason.
y'all can look it up. So basically, this is one of them instances where two teammates are they allegedly, before all this happened, they was jawing at each other. Ian Rappaport said a whole bunch of I'm sorry, is Michael Rappaport? I'm sorry, it's Michael Rappaport. He was he said that basically Draymond was calling this man everything in the book. And this is in regards to Jordan Poole allegedly. Called him everything but a child of God. And Jordan talked a little bit back, but Draymond has something on his mind. And it feels like this is something that's been building up for weeks, okay? Been building up, not weeks, for months. Like Draymond been talking greasy to this young man for a minute. And Draymond, he approached him. He comes from his side of the court to where Draymond was at. He was on the baseline. Got up in his face. Jordan Poole pushed him, had his hands down. And what Mark Jackson always say?
Hands down, man.
Man down. So with that being said, he did a super jump UFC punch. This is I mean, this is him about to go jump. Like he's in form to throw the strongest punch he's ever thrown at anybody in his life. And it's an open target. And he flew into him. Jordan knees buckled, okay? Do you understand? If you go watch the video, knees buckled. So he was already going down, and I think Draymond tried to somewhat kind of like pick him up, but he also felt like he was trying to come follow up with a left. And he ends up against the wall, and then they break it up at that point, bruh. Now, today's me, nah, y'all got something personal going on. That was a personal punch. And I'm going to tell you like this. If I'm Jordan Poole, bruh, I'm going to be a professional. But no. We can't be cool like that. You try to knock my head off, bruh. I can't do it.
Joe, we do have some footage brought to you by RDC World. You know what I'm saying? We do have some footage.
Okay.
So we got We got to look at we got to check out
We
this
have
footage.
to do a reenactment because we can't because TMZ be on people's ass. So
yeah. Yeah, so we got some live footage. What happened after the punch?
I'm just like Mike, ain't I? I'm just like Mike, huh?
You hit him like that.
I'm just like Mike. I mean, I barely hit him. Shit, this shit hurt.
God damn. Why hit him like that, man? Come on.
Now, coach, come on. Michael Jordan hit you, and what happened next?
That's Michael Jordan.
Y'all won a championship, and I'm Draymond Green. Every year, coach, it's all on me. God damn, that shit hurt.
That's your partner, though, bro. You can't be hitting us like that, man. What's up?
He can't hit us like that.
But look, he probably just playing. He ain't sweet. Jordan, wait, coach.
Come on,
Jordan.
Draymond.
Motherfucker, that's a damn broke my hand.
Chill, man.
I just want to see if he
Why you hit him?
Steph, I'll knock your ass out too. Them threes don't mean nothing to me. Them threes
You heard the coach. I wish you would.
Oh, come on, Steve. Steve. He good. Look at him. He getting up.
All right, look. This is not gonna lead to jail.
He's up.
Y'all make up. Y'all make up.
You good? Yeah, you felt something. My shit hurt.
Hey, wait, boy. Hey, get that camera out here.
That's Joe in the background.
Send that to me, huh?
Nah, that's probably not gonna lead to
It's not gonna lead to jail.
Y'all supposed to be
Draymond,
brothers, man.
you just need to go home, I think.
Yeah,
That's what I should do, Steph.
Yes, that's not cool.
Well, you the team leader, so I guess I'm gonna go home, y'all.
What are you talking about? Just go.
Steph. What, Wiggins? What? Hey, y'all tune into the podcast. I'm gonna be talking about that on there.
Special guest Jordan Poole. So shout out to our reaction team on the ground, RDC World. Shout out to them for giving us that live action because TMZ most definitely won't allow us to see whatever we have here on that.
yeah, we appreciate y'all. Thanks for the free reenactment. We needed that. RDC is always cool. They got whole meme. Listen, man, bruh. Man, quit putting that on the damn screen. Cause I know what's about to happen next right after that.
I know what's about to happen. I gotta keep my hands up because them light skinned dudes gonna try to get one back. I'm just saying.
No, one more time, just show it. One more time if you don't mind. Show it one more time.
Light skinned brother took an L, bro.
Hands down. And that boy. Now let's talk about it. Draymond is 6'7". Jordan Poole's like what, 6'3"?
Yeah.
He's a two guard, and some say allegedly Klay Thompson was in the background like, thought you was about to take my spot, huh?
What do you say, Joe?
That might be. Thought you was about to take my spot, huh? I believe Klay. Some are saying allegedly that Klay Thompson was like, shoot, that's what that little nigga get. So I'm just saying.
So you saying Klay was like this? Oh, Draymond was like that. What with Steve Kerr? Steve Kerr had flashback, Joe. Steve Kerr had flashback.
Yeah. That ain't cool either. Now that we talking about it, because I'm wondering, did Jordan do it like that? Did Jordan do it like that?
No, Jordan,
or do you think it was like
open-handed slap? That's what it was.
You touch a pit bull, like they tail. Sometimes they nip at you, like they nip at you, let you know, like I don't like that. This was not that. That wasn't no nip. That was like I'm at your neck. Like he was trying, bro. Then what they say? What show is it that? Remember when Itachi went for Sakura, and then Kakashi stopped it, and he was like, "Wow, he had killing intent there. He really meant." And then also when Sasuke did that, when him and Naruto did that first thing on top of the hospital, bro, Draymond, them intentions was not pure. You weren't trying to put nobody in their place or nothing. You was trying to, man, bro. You are allegedly looking to kill that man. That's what it looked like to me. That looked like a concussion.
Prayers out to Jordan Poole and his light-skinned brethren.
Yeah.
All his light-skinned brethren. Now Joe, you gotta keep your hands up, even though we kind of brownish, so we might be okay. But they might just react to anybody nowadays, Joe. They might just react to anybody.
I think there's about to be a viral trend of what would you do if Draymond did that. And so I think everybody learned a lesson. If somebody walk up on you and get in your personal space, you better swing, man.
Yo, shout out to Uncle Shay. Uncle Shay telling the people the truth.
Yeah.
100%. He said, hey, if he walk up to you, he break your space, You got to understand what's going on.
You just got to do it. Like he was running up on me. I felt threatened. You
That's
good
how
with that?
He felt threatened. We do have some tweets about this from certain players. Let's see if
Yeah,
I
a
can.
lot of people spoke on this.
Let's see what we get some response. See what the NBA players talking about with Draymond Green trending.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure. Let me see. I don't want to show that what's the name video on here because, like I said, they copyrighting on here. Here's some. Here one right here. We got one. We got, of course, we got Jordan Poole when he sees Draymond Green in the facility today after the punch.
It's like kind of up there. Kind of up there.
It's up there. Gilbert Arenas is more violent, but we got I saw Lamar Jackson said he couldn't let that go. People start clowning Ja Morant because, of course, he said that he said that won't happen to me, and then people had a video of him running. I don't know if that was a good thing. So it's a lot of reaction, and the crazy thing is, before we move on and talk about some NFL, because I know y'all like football, but Draymond Green literally walked up to this man and punched him, and literally you can tell nobody expected. You expect a shoving match, and then that man completely left his guard down. The coaches didn't. They kind of like, oh, we finna pull him apart. You know how you do that? Hold me back.
Yeah. I was with that. That's what I
Yeah.
thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I did not see that one coming. We about to if whenever you don't see something coming, we gotta start calling the Jordan Poole.
My man did not expect nothing. My man he pushed. He like, yeah, we gonna get broken up. Nah. I'm gonna leave both my feet to put you in your face.
Bro, like if any of the youth that watch this, or anybody from our generation that knows the Power Rangers, that's like their favorite move is the jump punch. And like they gonna jump off slides and punch you. Like, bro, this man, I ain't like that shit. And also, so Zelmay, I ask you, how would you react in this situation? What would you do in this situation? You're Jordan Poole. You've been punched already, okay? For whatever reason,
am I
you
me
put
or
your
am I
hands
Jordan
down.
Poole?
Huh?
Am I me or am I Jordan Poole?
So you're in Jordan Poole's situation, but you're you.
Okay. Oh, he ain't. Oh, we getting a get back.
Bruh. Like, it's me. You got me like that. First of all, I'm mad at myself because I let myself, let my guard down. Because I mean, you don't want to be the one to put your. I think that's what Draymond was doing, because if he puts his fist up first, then it just looks like he's just a super aggressor. No, he skipped all the steps and went straight to the super punch. If it's me,
my man,
and I somehow left my hands down thinking we just gonna tussle, and then you do that to me, I'm gonna catch your ass in that shower or something.
We gotta run it back. Do not do like the dude who on TikTok who got in a wrestling match and he used the bathroom in the middle. Do not do that. Use the bathroom before you wrestle, my guy. That's one thing I want y'all to know.
Like, I know it's not fair, but you did it like I'm gonna do this. Draymond is in the shower. I'm gonna scare him all the time. Like, he'll never know when I'm gonna strike, bro. Like, for like 6 months. He in the shower. I'm sitting over there like this. I ain't on nothing. I'm just putting it in his head that it's coming. You just don't know when it's coming. And he might even come to me out of the blue and be like, "You got a problem or something?" No, I don't want no smoke, man. I'm just chilling. Why you staring at me while I'm in the shower?
Oh, as soon as I woke up, we would have started fighting.
No, I can't get him like that, because I'm at a physical disadvantage.
Listen,
I'm at a physical disadvantage. I gotta catch him. And when I catch him, I gotta give it my best punch ever. Because if you're gonna punch Draymond, you gotta put him down.
Gonna find
You gotta put him down. He's like 40 pounds heavier than him. Like, and he punched you with all his force. We saw it with all the weight lift training and all that stuff. I'm just saying, look at that. That's like a wide receiver about to take off on a fade on you. He gave him everything he got. And when you give me everything you got, that means you hate me. It's coming.
I got some. Yo, I'm calling D'Angelo.
I'm taking a fine. I'm taking a fine. And if the Warriors are smart, what they'll do is suspend this nigga for the season. Stay away from the facility. Because if I'm Jordan Poole, we about to be in the news again. Period.
Yo, I'm calling D'Angelo Russell. Say, get the camera out.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best cameraman of all time.
Yo, you know the facility you used to play with us? You was here my rookie year. And all of a sudden, Draymond gonna see you with the camera and be like, what you doing with the camera? By the way,
this in 4K.
Before we move on, it's a question of, was it a sucker punch?
Yeah.
Because I see people arguing on both sides, and I get what y'all saying. So that's the question. Was it? Y'all let me know in the comments, in the chat, whatever y'all want to do. Was it a sucker punch? Because I've been seeing that going around, and in the street, that's not a sucker punch. In the street, that's not a sucker punch. Let me explain. If you walk up to me and you in my space getting aggressive, and I push you, I'm expecting action.
But you thinking about your job though.
Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. If we is in the street, it is not a sucker punch. I just want everybody to recognize that. If I push you in the street, I gotta be ready for action.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
If I'm a teammate at my job and we both working, I might not expect. And we used to chirp, and he chirp, I chirp. We used to it because Draymond always chirps. And I'm not expecting it with my hand down. It's a sucker punch. Even if we push it, I'm expecting it because you can tell the teammates didn't run to it in the hair. They're like, oh, we finna do that little fake breakup fight we doing. You don't expect the man to leave both his feet. Let me know what y'all thoughts on it. Or do y'all agree with me? I want to know, Joe. What's your definition of? Is it in the street is a sucker punch? You agree with that, or do you just say anywhere?
I can agree with that assessment, but I'm at work. I'm at work. I'm not expecting to get like. We do this. We do this in football. We do this we do this in pretty much every single aspect of everything. We tussle, we scuffle, we gonna push. We might do one of them, like, while somebody holding you back, you throw that little weak little swing because you really ain't trying to fight, but you are mad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That right there. If that happened in the streets, that man gonna be in court for assault and battery. I'm sorry, he gonna have to bond out. He gonna have to bond out. Period.
Let me know y'all thoughts. But let's move on. I know people want to talk about football, so let's get to the football. And
don't get me on this. Don't get me on this.
Speaking of, we're gonna start off with this, and then we're gonna go college football, then we're gonna go into our predictions. Did the Broncos make a mistake? Russell Wilson fell off. For y'all that don't know, yesterday the game was on the line. The Broncos was up 3 with about 3:20 left. Stephon Gilmore is like the top 3 corner in the league. And for some reason, Russell Wilson on third down decided to try him. And it ended up in an interception. In a game which teams struggled, if you kick a field goal, 6 points, the Colts lose. And they ended up going to overtime, which the Denver crowd left from the beginning. Soon overtime, I have never seen half the stadium leave in the middle of a game that went in overtime.
They left at overtime. Like they was like, oh, overtime. They was like, pfft.
I have never seen Twitter unanimously say this game is horrible. This is the worst football game I've ever seen. I have never seen
that. They say that about 2 or 3 games per season. Like they just bad games.
But you don't expect one of the teams to be.
And then some say that it's a bad game.
But that's usually with just bad teams. This team, you don't see a game with Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan and expect to be like, oh, this was a terrible game.
Yeah.
You don't
I didn't
expect to
expect
see
last
it.
night at
You know what
all.
I'm saying? You didn't expect to see it. So they get in overtime. Colts get one big play, a big run from the receiver. Caught a nice pass, by the way. They caught it on a little cross route. He go up the field. They move the ball a little bit more. They kick a field goal. Broncos get the ball. Nice screen to start the half. To start their drive. A nice screen, got 20 yards. They ran the ball. Melvin Gordon showed up big in the second half of overtime. They got to 4th and 1 and chose to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
My boy was upset. Richard Sherman was upset. They refused to run the ball at the 1 yard line. I mean, at 4th and 1, they refused to run the ball. They refused to kick a field goal. A man was running wide open. What's his name? Cameron. What's his name? He was running wide open. KJ Hamler. He's a second year player, I think, or the rookie. KJ Hamler showed up wide open across the middle of the field, and my boy said he throwing the sudden no matter what happened. That man was double covered. He still tried to throw it in there. So they end up losing the game off that instead of kicking a field goal and taking a tie or winning the game by actually just running the ball or throwing it to the wide open man. Yeah. How do you feel about this game? Joe is from Indianapolis. How did you feel about the game? And then we're going to look at some stats and we're going to go over a little bit.
Okay.
Well, we can do it.
Listen, Russell Wilson continues to do the wrong thing. Russell Wilson continues to do the wrong thing in these situations, or maybe he's just getting bad coaching, but he continues to do the wrong thing. Listen, when he threw in the Super Bowl, he forced it into the pick, right? He forced it into the pick. Patriots win. This time, the pick slant worked, and he did not go there in the ball game. And then obviously the other option was to run the ball. I would have been okay with him running the ball, but at the end of the day, man, this is just a bad offensive game. Matt Ryan is under siege every time they snap the ball. I mean, this dude is getting hit or sacked. I mean, this is awful. This is terrible. Like, why are they getting Hall of Fame caliber quarterbacks at the end of their career? I'm not understanding any of this. The Colts franchise, I have no idea what they're doing. They got lucky. They might go on a streak. You know, it's Matt Ryan's first year there. It is what it is, even though Tom Brady went to his first year somewhere, but it was a complete team. I'll give him that. But, man, Matt Ryan, don't blame it on him. And this is what I was telling my cousin Will today. I told him this. I said, man, every time he drops back, he needs to look at the check down first before he starts thinking about anything else, because they on his ass. That offensive line is not doing nothing for Matt Ryan. And then also, now for Russell Wilson, I think that Sierra might have put it on him too many times, man. I think he lost the juice, man. I think he lost the juice because he has good receivers. He has a very good tight end. I saw him throw behind the tight end a couple of times, which would easily be strikes back when he was in Seattle. He would always throw it to the tight end, and man, it wasn't a good look. Now Sutton, he's doing a great job being a great wide receiver, doing the best that he can, but he's obviously their best wide receiver, and he is not getting the ball like he should. Russell tries him. But man, it feels like their offensive line isn't there either. So, all that being said, man, this was just two teams that offensively just aren't ready to play. Defensively, I believe they're there. Obviously, it was 12-9. But in this situation here, these offenses, these are two offenses with two first-year quarterbacks for their team. Maybe they're just trying to work it out. But Russell, he has the ability to scramble. But, man, that one where he just threw it up, man, at that point, I think he was like, fuck it, man. I honestly think he was just like, fuck it.
As you can see, the passing yards, 250 for Denver, 200 for the Colts. Rushing yards 125 for Denver, 106 for the Colts. Yards per play 5.3 for Denver, 4.2 for the Colts. Offensively, looked like Denver had a better game, except for first downs because they would get third and short and never get it. As you can see with the 2 for 15. Colts wasn't much better, 4 for 16. You see sacks 6-4, fumbles lost none, 2 interceptions per team. You can see it. Russell Wilson 274, almost 50% passing, which is not good. 2 interceptions. Melvin Gordon stepped up a little bit at the end after Mike Boone them went away. Jerry Jeudy and Sutton are good players. Jerry Jeudy might be one of the best route runners in the league. Melvin Gordon a good receiving thing, but he missed a lot of people. Matt Ryan, similar situation, almost 50%, 2 interceptions.
41 throws.
Deion Jackson ran the ball very well, but for some reason y'all don't run him because 4.8 yards a carry. 4.8 yards a carry. 13 carries, 62 yards. So
JT was out this game,
but he got hurt. A lot of people out. Y'all, Hines and all them was kind of not playing a lot. You see the receiving yard, Michael Pittman dropping passes.
He's supposed to be the number 1 receiver this year,
and he driving passes. You saw my boy had
Ohio State, man.
Stephen Gilmore had like 3 pass deflections. You see my boy over here, Stem safety 2 picks on Matt Ryan. I don't know why Matt Ryan threw those passes. Overall, what's the concept of this game? Good defenses versus atrocious offense. These teams' offenses are horrible, and they played 2 good defenses. But unfortunately for the Broncos, they lost a lot of injuries on their defense in this game. I seen a dude broke his arm, he out for the season, and another player he tore his ACL. So there's 2 defensive starters out for the season for the Broncos. Like Russell, when you lose 2 players, you can't make the mistake that when you up 3 points and can kick a field goal in the game where nobody can score a touchdown. Make Matt Ryan throw a touchdown. Beat me. I don't know why you threw that pass. I don't know why you trying to force pass it. That was on Russell Wilson. That game was on Russell Wilson. And I'm putting it all on you because if you don't make those decisions, y'all win. In a game which your defense is good and the offense is bad, you made a decision that lost the game. So to me, that's all on you as the quarterback. You're the leader of the team. I don't know what else to tell you. That was absolutely atrocious. I don't know why you would do that, but maybe you need Draymond Green.
Damn it, I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Thank you for putting that up. Damn it, I'm sick of it. I've been trying to be nice for the last 4 or 5 years. I'm sick of this. Listen, Andrew Luck, I'm talking to you. The year that you retired, we had a complete team, and we would have 100% won the Super Bowl that year, and then we would have kept on building around that. But instead, we got to keep on getting bullshit-ass quarterbacks like Carson Wentz, Phillip Rivers, and now we're doing this. Now we're doing the Matt Ryan went to the Super Bowl in 2014. He lost in a comeback. It was up, 28 to 3. What was it? What was the score? What was the score of the Super Bowl that Matt Ryan lost?
28-3.
28-3. Tom Brady comes back on you, and that was in 2014. Excuse me, my math's not great. I'm more of a history guy. What is how many years is that? 8?
8.
8 years removed from when you was actually in your prime, and you come to the Colts, and we think that you about to do something. I can't take it. I know when it comes to quarterbacks and the veterans and all that type of stuff, I understand that it's few and far between. We can't just keep on picking up people that's 6 years past their prime and think that we're going to do something. I'm sick of it. Matt Ryan got drafted in 2007, took him to, or maybe 08, took him until 2014, which he's probably in the middle of his prime. And here we are in 2022 in October. And we think that he's about to be the answer. Phillip Rivers, we think he's about to be the answer in years 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I mean, and after 30 kids. We think Carson Wentz. I actually believed in that. This is bad. This is where the missing piece is the goddamn quarterback, man. And I don't even know what answers we have. And whatever answer we have is probably going to come from the draft. And Jim Irsay, I love Uncle Jimbo. You got to pull the trigger on spend some money. We're going to have to spend some money. You got plenty of it now. We know what's going on over there in Fishers and Noblesville and Carmel and Greenwood. We know you got cribs all over the city now. I'm sorry. We just need a quarterback.
Shout out to the Colts fan. As you saw below, if you like the content, tell a friend, like and subscribe, of course. As you see at the bottom, we have an overall 99 media channel, our main channel, over 2,000 subscribers over there. Go over there if you enjoy. The shows are at the bottom. If you enjoy the show, they are at the bottom. We have, of course, I assume we might do this. We will do this. We didn't do it this week, but we will do this. We'll get back to it. I do a show at the end of every Friday. If I don't do those shows, I just got them on here just in case I decide to do them. But we'll see. Of course, we got power. You can see at the bottom all this stuff. So hit that like, hit that, all that other stuff. If you just like sports and just want to hang with your buds and talk sports, Monday morning quarterback. I assume we'll be back soon. I think it'll be this Monday. I'll do Monday morning quarterback this Monday. And of course, you do Friday night lights featuring Uniqo Williams, so we don't get copyrighted and all of that.
I have a sports show now.
Yeah, so because the Friday night lights, I'm pretty sure it's trademark. So featuring Uniqo Williams is not. So let's get into some predictions, Joseph. We're gonna start out with some college football. We got TCU versus Kansas. What you think, Joe? What you think?
TCU.
Good running game.
Ooh,
strong defense.
Central times. I wish I would say that my game is starting at 11 a.m.
Yeah, these are central. These are central times.
We start at 12 in the East.
Yeah. Kansas hometown rocking, so I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna come out. I might go Jayhawks. I feel like the energy is strong on us. I feel like the Jayhawks. Tennessee at LSU. Oh, the Tiger Den gonna be rumbling.
I'm going to say LSU somehow sneaks this out. I'm actually putting money on this one.
Oh, you putting some money on it?
Yeah, we're going to put money on this one.
Let us know as we go through these. Let us know who y'all choose. I'm going with Tennessee. I think Tennessee got a really strong team this year. I think they got a lot of talent. LSU is very young. Death Valley is hard to go against Death Valley, but I'm going to go with them. Arkansas, Mississippi State.
Mississippi State all day.
Yeah, I'm going Mississippi State too. Mississippi State, I think Mike Leach got the passing game real strong. But the only thing I'm worried about, if it was on the road, I'd be worried because Mike Leach, somehow teams don't be ready on the road. And I don't know what's wrong with him. Michigan versus Indiana.
Michigan going to have to take IU down, man. We love you Hoosiers. And I dislike Michigan with a passion, but Michigan, they look good. But I think IU may give them a pretty good fight, though.
I think that actually might be.
Depending on the spread, I wouldn't expect for the spread if they say it's over 10-point game. I would probably go with IU as far as the spread goes.
Yeah. South Florida versus Cincinnati.
Bearcats, let's ride.
I'm going Cincinnati too. Even though I think South Florida is a better team than people think, I just think Cincinnati. I think they slightly more talented. I think Tally gonna win out in this. Oklahoma State, Texas Tech.
We gotta go Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I don't even think that game gonna be that close. Probably one of the biggest blowouts on this list, Georgia versus Auburn. It is a rivalry though, and they are very close to each other.
On the spread, I'll take Auburn. I think they're gonna keep it closer than we think. But
Auburn might not go 10 points.
Pull it out. Huh?
Auburn might not score 10 points.
Oh, they definitely ain't scoring, but I think it'll be close. Like the defense is going to play. Auburn always has a good defense that's going to be
their quarterback ain't it, especially against that Georgia defense. And Bo Nixon out there at Oregon, I believe, doing pretty well. So Bo Nix ain't out there no more. Utah versus UCLA. I know Pasadena going crazy right now, but I think Utah got it. Joe, who you got?
UCLA, baby.
They got to keep up with USC. It's an interesting thing. Washington, Arizona State.
Which I think USC might be frauds. I got Arizona State gonna play them tough, man. I think Arizona State might be able to pull this out.
You got the upset. I'm thinking Washington. I think the Pac-12 need a good team. I think
I
Washington
don't
might
want to
be the
talk about
decent
this
team.
man.
Ohio State, Michigan State.
I don't want to talk about it.
This game
Do
will
I
be
have
upset.
to?
It's gonna be upset watch, but Ohio State gonna pull it out because they just too talented for Michigan State at that point.
That's what I say. I think it's an upset watch. I mean, because Michigan State is going to play Ohio State tough. That's just how we rock in the Big Ten. But Ohio State, OHIO, we're gonna pull it out, man. We got to go back to we got to get this championship this year.
Ole Miss, Vanderbilt. Ole Miss probably easily win this game to me.
I got Ole Miss. Vanderbilt might play them tough. I'm hearing Vanderbilt. I'm hearing whispers that Vanderbilt is on the come up.
Ole Miss too fast. That's my big thing. Their defense too fast. Especially with Vanderbilt was a physical team, I'd be more worried. Ole Miss is a very small team, but they really quick on the edges.
Hey,
and I
they
think
got to be
them
careful.
I think they trying to throw the ball too much will cause them problems with Ole Miss. Kansas State, Iowa State.
Oh, Kansas State. Iowa State ain't holding no candle to them.
This game, I do not. I don't know about these teams. I think Kansas State decent. I seen them play a little bit. Didn't get to watch them a lot, so I'm going Kansas State without any knowledge of what's going on. I watched most of these teams, but I ain't watched Kansas State yet. BYU versus Notre Dame. BYU because Notre Dame look like they are in trouble. Freeman, I don't know how long you got, my guy.
I'm staying.
I love you, my brother, but I don't know how long you got this school.
I'm rocking with my homies in the region. Notre Dame, let's go.
Well,
Shout out to the region, Gary, all that.
Kentucky, South Carolina. Kentucky is an amazing team. Them and Ole Miss had an amazing game last week. Go watch. If you want to watch a good college football game, go watch that game. It came down. The guy caught the ball, but the side of his foot was out of bounds with like 3 seconds left, and Kentucky lost to Ole Miss in a great game. But Kentucky is way better than South Carolina. Even though I do like South Carolina quarterback, I think he's pretty good. But his offensive line ain't there, and Kentucky is a physical team, coached very well by one of them Stoops brothers. So you know they good, pretty good.
I'm gonna go Kentucky too. Although I need to make mention that South Carolina's quarterback is a whole meme. Y'all should look him up, man. It's hilarious. Or is it? Or no? I'm thinking of Oklahoma's quarterback, the little light skinned boy that be running around acting like he tough.
Who you talking? South Carolina,
Kentucky. I'm taking Kentucky.
I'm gonna look a bit now. USC, Washington State.
All right, we gotta ride. We gotta ride with them LA joints to for the rest of the season. If you're from LA, we gotta rock with you. They doing pretty good, both teams.
By the way, the coach of South Carolina, Spencer Rattler, he the one that got his spot took by that kid from Oklahoma who went to USC. So neither one of them is there anymore. But I got USC too. Pretty easy game to call. Boston College and Clemson.
Years. Boston and Clemson. Boston College is gonna play them tough, but Clemson this could be a blowout or a 7-point game. But I think I'm gonna lean. We're gonna go with old Dabo. Dabo is God in Carolina. So let's go.
I think it's gonna be a struggle. Clemson always struggles with Boston College at Boston College. But
I agree.
I think they're gonna know that they always struggle, so I think they're gonna win. They ain't gonna be a struggle, but they're gonna pull it out toward the end and start like pulling off because again, Boston College ain't talented. Wake Forest versus Army.
Wake Forest.
I love Army, but they tough though. But I love them teams. But
they always like tough every year, but they be like
they military team. They
9.
very disciplined. They do well. They do everything right. They just ain't getting talented people in the Army. I'm sorry, you ain't getting like if I like every talented person in the Army got to go like to army, be in the Army 4 years before they can go pro. Most football players ain't finna do that unless they like really committed, and so you ain't gonna get that many talented people. So it's unfortunate, but yeah, Wake Forest gonna win. NC State, Florida State. This one's kind of harder for me.
Man, Florida State, they have the talent. I'm gonna give Florida State one more chance, and then that's it. Florida State on the upset.
Florida State did just beat LSU. I mean, they beat LSU a few weeks ago. They did end up beating Louisville. They end up
with
blowing
an
out Boston
awful
College,
offense, by the way. God.
and they lost to Wake Forest by 10 points. So I don't know. I think NC State might got it on that end. So
Tallahassee, you
we're
got to
gonna we
show
gonna
up.
we gonna we gonna skip this one. This a special game for this. The one we've been waiting for all season. Oregon, Arizona. Who you got? I'm gonna pick Oregon as long as they're not playing Georgia because they got beat 40-3 by Georgia, and as long as they ain't playing that defense who bullies them, I don't think Arizona State got a bully defense. So I think Oregon gonna be able to move around unlike they could against Georgia. I think that Georgia loss hurt Oregon's like look, and I'm like, if you look at it, nobody really done scored on Georgia when they actually come to play. Like if they don't want you to score, you just not scoring on Georgia.
I agree. But I do want to give respect to Arizona. I say it's closer than what people might think. I don't even know what the spread is on that one, but I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, and of course, last but not least, the game we've been waiting for the whole time.
Bo, what my boy, what my coach is, what my coach name is, Texas A&M. They've been talking shit about Nick Saban in the Alabama program.
Jimbo Fisher
Bo,
versus Nick Saban.
man, I think that Nick Saban circled this one. He said that motherfucker was talking shit all spring. He got to have it. He got to have it. I think Alabama might blow them out on the strength.
I'm putting Alabama upset alert because I think this is the one game that talented Texas A&M team gonna actually play. I think this is gonna be the motivated game because that team does never plays up to their talent. They are literally number 1 and 2 in recruiting every year. Jimbo been now. That means this year their juniors and all of them is number 1 recruit behind with Georgia and Alabama, and they on that level of talent. They ain't played to that level of talent, but I think this week they're gonna be motivated because they know Alabama don't try to blow them. You ever know somebody gonna try to blow you out and you be like, you
No,
feel disrespected?
no, never.
Like as an
Have
elite team, you disrespect me. We gotta go to war now. But we just as talented, almost as talented as you, but we ain't played to it. And then you talking about you gonna blow us out. I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think the quarterback of Alabama too special. Even though he struggled this year, I think he's gonna finally pick it up and pull it out in the fourth quarter.
I've
Let
never
me
been in a situation where somebody like came in and said we're gonna blow them out. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know.
let's see what's the spread. Texas A&M is 3-2, but like I said, the spread is Alabama by 24. I will take this spread.
You gonna take? Are you gonna take Texas A&M?
I'm gonna take the spread. I ain't taking. They gonna lose.
I know, I'll take the spread. Yeah, I'll take that spread.
24
I'll take that
points.
spread.
I
I don't
think they're
think it's
gonna come
gonna
out
be
to play.
24.
Yeah, so I'll take the spread.
Unless Nick Saban really made all these kids get up for this game tomorrow. Like tonight, they having a big ass, like what is 10:59? Where the game at?
It's gonna be. I think it's at Texas A&M. Hold on, let me
Oh,
check
okay.
one more time. I think it. Let me make sure. It
Because it's Central
is.
Time, which would mean that it
It
would
is at
be
Alabama. It's in
it's
Tuscaloosa.
at Alabama. Is Alabama
Yeah.
Central Time?
Yes, Alabama. Hold up. I don't know. Tuscaloosa close to that border. I don't know if they quite.
Yeah, it is like right there.
It's like right in that area. So I'm not. It's either right
So let's just
before or right
pretend it's
after.
about to be 10 o'clock. I think he got them boys up right now talking like, man, when we get up in the morning, hey, we got to blow these boys out. Talking about I bought y'all. Also, did you get your check this week? Some cats might not play if that check didn't come in at direct deposit. I'm just saying, if that check ain't come in today on Friday, man, it might be some cats on the team that might not be ready for that.
Yeah.
Millionaire 18-year-olds. Isn't that crazy?
But we got some games. Let's get to the NFL, Joe. We got some spreads. We're gonna see if we agree with the spread. We're gonna see who we win. First game in London at, of course, 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. my time. You have Giants at Green Bay. Spread is Green Bay by 8.
I'm taking the Giants on the spread. Aaron may win, but I'm taking the Giants on that spread. That That spread is crazy. 8? That's crazy. You telling me that Saquon Barkley and them won't run the ball enough to keep it close enough? No, sir. No. The Giants are a much better team than what people think, and they're not getting beat by 8 points. If anything,
Well,
it'll be a
it's actually
3-point game.
it's a 7.5, but ESPN goes off the whole thing.
I take that New York Giants spread.
You can
sir.
skip it. We know the Broncos lost, so you shouldn't. So Joe, you saying you're taking the Giants on the spread, but you taking Green Bay to win.
I think Aaron Rodgers is kind of pissed off still. So yeah, let's keep it going. Aaron Jones is a damn good running back as well. So
I think Green Bay is going to make the spread and they're going to win. I think they win by 10.
interesting.
Saquon Barkley is the leading rusher in the league, but
That's what keeps the game close.
I think Aaron Rodgers, his receivers getting into it, even though he keep talking about these receivers, basically saying they trash and I might retire because I don't want to play.
Which is also fair.
Next up, Steelers in the biggest spread the Steelers has ever had against them. Against Buffalo, -14. Joe, what you got? Kenny Pickett's first start.
I'm dabbing on this one. This is easy money tomorrow. I can't wait to bet on it. Hell yeah, I'm taking that spread, man. Pittsburgh ain't about to do nothing.
I'm agreeing.
Their offense is awful. Okay? And the Bills, yes, they may have lost the game. That's okay. But they showed us the offensive power that they actually have. Hey, we're going with the Bills. Easy. And I'm taking that spread. I know it's crazy, but I think it's going to be a blowout.
Y'all let us know in the comment if y'all agree too.
What you said?
I said anybody in the comment, y'all let us know what do y'all believe. Are you taking the spread?
Bills got an elite defense, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Next, I think I'm going with the Bills and the spread. It's Kenny Pickett first start. I think it's so hard because I don't know how he gonna play. They ain't got film on him.
Linebacking core for the Bills don't scare you.
But you don't know how he played. They ain't got no film. How many times we seen Cooper Rush kill teams because nobody got film on him? He's 4-0 because no one has film. I think Buffalo gonna win.
Is he killing teams or just hanging in there based off of a great defense? The Pittsburgh Steelers defense has kind of fallen off a little bit this year.
No, they kind of dumb. If Kenny Pickett don't throw, if Trubisky don't throw 8 picks a game, the game would be a lot closer than what they are. They almost won last week, and Kenny Pickett had 4 turnovers
against who?
He had 3 picks.
Jets. No, not worried about that.
That's because they turn over the ball 8 times. It's hard when you turn over the ball so much time.
Yeah.
To do that.
Who we got next?
I'm just trying to write this down so the fans will know who you got. I want to know who you got. Game of Thrones style. The Houston Texans versus the Jaguars. I have no clue because this game is horrible, and I'm going to pick the Jaguars because Trevor Lawrence has been playing a lot better. He is becoming a really good quarterback lately, but he don't have many weapons. His offensive line ain't really that good. His defense ain't really that good.
I love the city of Houston. I just don't like their teams. So with that being said, I gotta take Trevor Lawrence and Jacksonville Jaguars in the win. Now, will it be 7 points? I believe that Houston will keep it close because Lovie Smith is a hell of a defensive coordinator, and let's not forget Trevor Lawrence is in his second year.
That is true. Yeah. Even though last week he did turn over the ball, as it said right there 5 times. But he playing the Texans defense. I don't know. We got the Falcons and the Bucks -9.
Easy money. This is easy money, y'all. Y'all better take the Atlanta Falcons to cover the spread. 9 points. You think Tom Brady is beaten by anybody by 9 points? No, sir. No, ma'am. Y'all better take Marcus Mariota and the Atlanta Falcons to at least cover. Now, will Tampa Bay win? Is that boy back, Mike Evans?
But Cordero Patterson not playing, Joe.
Oh, man, that is a big deal.
He don't play no offense. You know what I'm saying? He's out.
Take Atlanta Falcons with the spread, but don't Don't take them to win though. Not a straight up win. I don't believe in that.
I think I'm going with Tampa. I think the house got it.
Let's not forget Tom Brady is allegedly going through a divorce as well. He might got a lot on his mind.
You know what I'm saying? Tennessee at the Washington Commanders. I think Tennessee. I'm gonna go with Tennessee because this is 3 points is better. Who win the game? So basically,
Yeah.
and I think Tennessee gonna win. I'm sorry, Carson Wentz is basically last place in quarterback play.
I
He's
mean, yeah,
not
we know
really,
Carson Wentz personally. I know him personally from a Colts standpoint. I'm going Tennessee Titans. Go ahead and handle that. They
Derrick
got
Henry.
film on him.
Derrick Henry did look good for the first time against the Colts last week. So,
Shut up.
I just gotta speak the facts. Chicago Bears at Minnesota Vikings. Vikings by -7.
Tyreek Hill has more receiving yards than Justin Fields has passing yards. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna let Minnesota Vikings and that boy Cook handle business and First Cousins. I think they'll handle their business. That Jefferson boy is a problem. So, with that being said, I think the Vikings cover, and I think Justin Fields goes. He might get benched.
Yeah. We have this. Of course, as y'all know, he only threw 6 or 7 times to Joe Point. But y'all want to see our face a little more, so I'm gonna let y'all see the face. But we have the Seattle Seahawks at the New Orleans Saints. They got the Saints by 5. Geno Smith is playing well. I think the Saints might win, but I'm picking the Seahawks because ain't no way I don't think the Saints offense would. No, I'm taking the Seahawks to win. I'm sorry, I can't.
Who's starting at quarterback? Is because Jameis is hurt. We know that.
Andy Dalton. Geno Smith is that guy. Rashad Penny is that dude. I'm just so scared because the Seahawks defense is absolutely horrible. That is a horrible defense. That is
If the Saints can somehow manufacture offense somehow, I'm okay with like I can take that W because Geno is just gonna throw it to the tight end all day long. That's all. That's his career. Throw it to the tight end and see what you come up with. I'm gonna go with one more time. I'm going with the Saints because I have them as going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to take them. They got to. This is a must-win game.
Yeah. Next game y'all see on the screen. I'm gonna start doing like this because it look better. Detroit Lions at the New England Patriots. New England.
I'm taking the Lions. What's the spread?
3.5 to the Patriots.
Oh, I'm taking the Lions. They are the highest scoring team in the league
and the worst defense I might have ever seen.
Who's coming in for him? Who plays for Mac Jones?
Who played for who?
Mac Jones.
The Patriots?
No, his backup. He's hurt.
Oh, I have no clue, Joe. Nobody know who that dude is.
Hold on. Scroll back up, or scroll to where that game is, so I can just see who is about to start.
Bailey Zapp.
Rookie. He got zapped. That's right. He got zapped. And he's a rookie. So I think that the Lions gonna eat. I think the Lions gonna eat, man. I think they might win this game. I'll take that. I'll take the money on that.
Miami Dolphins at New York Jets.
Miami Dolphins by a touchdown or two. Got to be.
I don't know why they switched the plus in the minus, but I feel Los Angeles Chargers at Browns. I got the Dolphins too, by the way. I want everybody to know.
I'm taking Cleveland. Win this thing, dog, or keep it close. I think Cleveland might pull this out, man. That defense is there. And Jacoby Brissett, if he don't do nothing else, he's not gonna really throw turnovers.
I'm thinking Browns too because Herbert is hurting right now. Herbert is hurting, Joseph.
That line is crazy.
Dallas Cowboys at Los Angeles Rams. I think I'm going with the Cowboys. Why? Because Matthew Stafford ain't throwing to anybody on the team that's black.
That's right. And I say Dallas Cowboys. They defense done turned up too. So I'm going with Dallas Cowboys to win this one. I
Yo,
mean, not even if they don't win it, you got to take them on the spread though. It's going to be close, man. I think the Los Angeles Rams might not move. Now Cooper Rush might get exposed. Now that defensive line is crazy over there with them Los Angeles Rams, but hell, everybody been scoring on them. So
Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence is destroying everybody. Micah Parsons is a monster right now for them. Trayvon Diggs jumping every route. He can do it now. He don't have to worry about double move no more. How Micah Parsons is coming.
yeah,
Eagles at Cardinals. I got Jalen Hurts.
they saying the Arizona Cardinals are supposed to lose to the Eagles by 5.5 points.
I hate they do that plus and then minus because it throw me off. But yeah,
Man, listen, this dude, what's that little boy name? I done called him little boy. The quarterback, what his name is?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. I don't know. Like the dude is magical. He might keep it close. So they're saying that so Philadelphia would have to win
by 6.
Man, that's tough. I mean, that's two. I'm taking Philly to cover, man. Kyler Murray. Well, hold on. What happened on Call of Duty this past weekend? Or what's coming up on Call of Duty this weekend? Anything? Is it double XP weekend?
Nah, I wasn't no update.
Philadelphia does seem like a very complete team. I think they can win by a touchdown.
Good defense, everything. I agree.
Yeah, it's a pretty complete team. So we'll see.
49ers and Panthers. Baker Mayfield is a disaster. I am 100% going with San Francisco.
To cover?
Yes, my boy Jimmy G. He just wins. He does what he does what he's supposed to be.
How many passes will Baker Mayfield get knocked down this game? Because that's like all that happens to him.
Bro, he
got 2/3 of the possession is somebody tipping the ball at the line. So anything can happen. I'm with you on that. San Francisco, I think they can cover.
Jimmy G came in. They have been resurged.
You already knew that was going to happen, man. Jimmy said, I'm a professional.
Cincinnati and Baltimore. This game scared me because I want to pick Baltimore. But if they choke one more lead, again, I'm going to be hot. They were supposed to win against Miami. And they're
supposed to win against the Bills.
Yes, they up 20. What was it, 23 at halftime?
20-3, yeah, at halftime, yeah.
That was up like 20 points on. Can I trust you in the fourth quarter to even keep it to 3? Will they come back at the end and somehow make it 1 just so I can lose? I'm going Cincinnati. I can't trust Baltimore. You can't keep losing like this, bro.
The thing is, can you stop Jamar Chase? Can you stop him? If you can at least make him the one that beats you, because the rest of the game is just going to be Joe Burrow getting sacked. That's the rest of the game. All he does is get sacked. But you got to watch out for my boy Joe Mixon. You got to watch out for him at running back, man. I think both of them is going to have a big game, but man, that offensive line for Cincinnati is trash. And yes, Lamar Jackson, he can do it all. But the problem is don't let your foot off the gas, man. Damn, he gonna have to run, but at the same time, my man's trying to get paid. And I think he ain't giving his body up for the game until he get paid.
And the final game of the week is Raiders. Chiefs with a 7-point lead.
I mean, they lost to the Colts. The Kansas City Chiefs have lost to the Colts.
But they also beat the Bucks and a bunch of good teams. The one team they were supposed to beat, they lost to, and every team they they kind of dominate. So it's kind of interesting team.
Are they trying to see if they can wake up for this game, or like is Patrick Mahomes still on this MVP race thing? I don't know, but I mean,
They at Kansas City. I'm going Kansas. I think they're gonna actually cover.
they're
I
at
think.
Kansas City. You think they
Yeah,
can cover, or do you
I,
think it'll be close?
I think they'll cover. I think they'll end up with a big lead. Raiders start a comeback, but they still lose by 10. I think it'll be just like the Bucks game last week.
I can give that to you, but I mean, we got to be careful. That Las Vegas team does have a pretty good rushing attack, and I mean, when they lose, they don't lose by much. I mean, they're a decent team.
They lose all the time. That's the problem.
Man, we talked so much about the AFC West before it started. We thought it was going to be a big old shootout. Man, the Denver Broncos suck. The Raiders suck. The Chargers are like mid-tier. And then who am I missing? Kansas City. They're the only ones that are showing up out of this shootout we thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be a tournament in the AFC West. It's not. It's clearly Kansas City Chiefs, period. End of story.
As I stated, one Monray, he got to come back. I mean, him argue. I like, it's Patrick Mahomes. He like, it's Justin Herbert. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's Derek Carr. Patrick Mahomes. That's the one thing I know. Patrick
Colts
Mahomes.
would be going to the wild card round.
Jaguars would be. This is a horrible. You see
Surely,
what?
y'all.
Where's the
Surely,
rest?
but
Where's the rest of the AFC West, Joe?
Nair.
Look, it was 2 and 2. It's 2 and 3. It's 1 and 3.
Look, in the hunt. That's
They ain't even at the top of the hunt, Joe. They in the mid tier of the hunt.
Browns and Ravens. I mean, we can see that could go.
But technically, a lot of these teams just 2 and 2. Yo, the AFC South. Why is they got all these? Look at this. AFC South 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, they're keeping it close.
Well,
You got the Jaguars. That's 3 teams would be in the playoffs
4
today.
Oh, 3, my bad.
Houston's missing. Yeah. Houston's not in there. Is Houston even in the hunt?
Houston might be they hey, but they don't want to tie the Colts with them.
I mean, Colts win that game. It's
a lot of 2 and 2.
It's 3 and 2. And that puts you over the Jaguars, so they be number 1. I mean, AFC South's about to be real close. I can't call it right now. I honestly can't, because all of them are suspect. Bills and the Chiefs seem to be the only dominant team, and then the Dolphins, I'm still kind of like, I don't know if I trust y'all like that.
If they stop playing with quarterback that's halfway concussed, then maybe they can do something.
Oh yeah, that's right. So that's a thing. So we need to watch that story going forward. Is Tua cleared this week?
No, he is 100% out. They are not. They done got too much bad press. And of course, the only undefeated team in the league, my team of the surprise. What might tell you? Because I said my surprise team is going to be the Eagles. Joe, look who number 1.
Yeah.
Kansas City and the Eagles is who I picked, and look who at the top, along with the Dolphins. And the Bucks.
They look good. Injuries, as far as injuries go, injuries aren't crazy for the Eagles right now. I mean, they're a complete team. We got to give it to them. Vikings, a very surprising 3-1. Have they seen Aaron Rodgers yet?
I think they have.
We got that. I mean, but we know they got a couple of easy wins against Chicago.
They do have
that coming up.
They start getting a little tougher for them when they get the Dolphins, Cardinals, and then Bills, then Cowboys. They have beaten.
There's going to be some key games. They got to win.
They beat Green Bay pretty good in week 1.
Yeah, so that's one out of the way with Green Bay. You want that. You want to get at least that one win, but down the stretch, they got to make sure they can beat those tougher teams down there.
You got the same record now, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah. So they still got to win again.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so yeah, man, we got a good weekend coming up, man. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to watch all these teams. Put y'all money. Listen to these picks, man. Take these spreads. You're gonna win more than you lose. I'm telling you. I know this game. Do you hear me?
They're gonna come back and like, we lost all the money because of these.
But listen, if you come back next week,
who are these niggas?
Tua boy. Now, if that Tua boy was in there, we would have won that. Trust me.
I do appreciate you. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, we will put our social media. But Joe, what else can they find you?
UniqoWilliams.com. All roads lead to right here where you see me right now.
And of course, you can find me in the link tree below. And I always want to leave y'all with some encouragement from Ain't T Cam himself. We love you. We appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend every Friday. Monday Morning Quarterback will be back this Monday where I break down what happened in the game. And then Friday Night Lights featuring Uniqo Williams that can't trademark me will be back next Friday with some more picks that we might have got completely wrong and you lost your money. Tell them, Ain't T Cam. How guys.
This morning's devotion, I was reading about Moses, and God spoke to Moses in the desert. Where we at? You know what I'm saying? Come on.